I think the bike. Does that mean like I have to pay it 5,000?
Exactly. And then it kicks in.
Oh, and then okay.
75 years?
Yes.
Okay. And it's limited there.
How much again?
That's $720 a year.
Because of illustrious transportation options here. We've got used cars. We've got new cars. We've got other planes. Alright, so for the used cars, we've got a Suzuki. Not bad.
Flat tire. You know, because you have to get it repaired. So that's going to cost you $30. Well, it's your choice.
There's Frank gives you $25 for your birthday. That's a lot.
Attaboy, Jerry.
Fellow number 9.
So this is luxury. The only thing that's mandatory is haircut. So you have two options. $15 haircut or $45. If you want to get your nails done every day.
You want to put the A and then you want to put $300. So
It's not an emergency, but it's a good thing to have. So you should be putting away the same amount of money, 3% a month.
How's today going?
housing is a different thing.
Oh, okay. No, but like at every table they have.
All right. 100.
We'll make it.
Hi, I'm here with Lauren and Julia. So, how's Credit for Life going so far?
It's really good.
What's your favorite part?
Finding out how much money I can spend.
How about you?
It's going pretty good. I like my credit score. We're thriving.
And what career do you have?
I am a physician's assistant.
What career do you have?
I'm an orthopedic surgeon.
So guys, what do you love most about the Credit for Life?
Learning more about the careers.
I think it's interesting.
Learning about how to budget my money.
So what is your favorite booth you've went to so far?
Reality check.
Housing. Mine is utilities.
Think about the Credit for Life fair.
It's very informative.
Very interesting.
It's a really good experience on how to manage your money.
Yeah, it's a really good reality check on how it's going to be in like 10 years from now after college.
I'm pretty much rich right now. I make $1K a year, yeah.
1K a year.
Yeah. How about you?
1K, $1,000.
Wait, no, I meant 100K.
I make $63,000, but I make my annual salary is pretty good, so yeah.
I make
Oh, 47,000 a year, and I get to keep in my checking account. It's 1,624.
I make 66,000 a year, and I need more money.
What have you learned from the Credit for Life Fair so far?
I learned a lot about how to balance my money.
I learned a lot about how to save my money.
I learned how like the real world or stuff they have to do to save money and balance it and everything.
I learned how sometimes you can't like choose what you want to do. Some things are going to come like no matter if you choose it or not.
How about you, Noah?
I learned how you have to balance your money.
So on a scale from 1 to 10, how helpful do you think this could be?
I'd say a 9 to 8. Yeah.
Awesome. And what are some of your careers?
I'm a special ed teacher.
I'm a veterinarian.
I'm a psychiatrist.
Social worker.
Dermatologist.
Could you see yourselves furthering these careers?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Possibly, yeah.
Okay. How are you feeling about Credit for Life so far?
I feel worried about the future because everything is so expensive, and I'm going to have to save up a lot of money if I want to survive out here in these streets.
And what is your annual salary and career?
42,000 annually, and I'm an interpreter.
And how about you? How do you feel so far?
I mean, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready for the future. I'm a surgeon. I'm making about $10K a month. I can afford a dog. And yeah.
That you gave back.
Could you see yourselves pursuing these in the future?
I think it's my best option.
I'm undecided.
Okay, thank you. How are you involved in Credit for Life?
So this is the second year that I've been here. I'm here as a realtor. My name's Kelly Catallo with Cosmopolitan Real Estate in Medford Square. And so we're here helping the kids with housing. So the cost of housing is crazy, and especially when you're a young person starting out, it's really important to know what's your affordability and where you're going to be able to live and what you can have for housing.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
I'm Charlotte Scuderi with Remax Andrew. I'm a realtor in the city. I'm trying to find a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, or 3-bedroom is something that they're going to have to deal with. And some of them might have to live home in their mother's basement or whatever. But it's a really great day. Medford High has done a great job with this. I'm glad to be here.
Awesome. Thank you so much. How do you think the Credit for Life is going so far?
So as I look around and I move around to each station and watching the juniors and the select seniors that are participating, I think it's going wonderful. I see students that are calculating out life skills things of what money that they need to start with and end up with. So I think it's going wonderful.
How do you feel about this great event?
Oh, this is terrific. I was here last year, and I get so excited because I look around and see all of the young people getting involved, learning what they have to learn about, what life is all about. That's why they call it Credit for Life, because this is what life is about. But more important, all of the young people are engaged, and they're engaged really thinking that we've got to learn what to do when we graduate from high school, get to college, and then before you know it, we're in the workforce. So this is a terrific opportunity, not only for the community to get together, but more important, for the students to get together and learn something.
What has been your favorite booth so far?
So far, credit counseling.
And why is that?
Oh, well, we all get involved in that kind of a problem.
Yes.
So I want to learn, like the kids, I want to learn about credit counseling.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Paulette Vanderkloot from the Medford School Committee, and I have to say I think that this is just a fantastic opportunity for our kids to get an understanding about what real life is like. So for them to understand that they need to build in costs for not only things like housing, but nutrition, their community, what they're going to face in life, the costs, clothing, what if they want to take a class, how much should they budget for that. So this is a great event, and I'm so happy to be here.
Hi, I'm here with the volunteer from the Health and Dental Insurance booth. So how do you think Credit for Life is going so far?
I think it's going great. A lot of kids are getting a reality check. They're coming up, seeing what the real world is like and how it's tough to manage finances, and I think it's going really well.
Can you give us a little information about your booth here?
Yeah, so we're doing health insurance and dental. Health insurance options are really making the kids think about, what they would actually need that's cost effective, and then also making dental optional and just showing them the value of $1. So I think it's...
Hi, I'm here with Kathy Kretz from the school committee. How do you think the Credit for Life is going so far?
Oh, it's going excellent. We've been having students come just nonstop all morning, picking grocery plans and health club plans. And the students are struggling with. Some of them don't want to spend $450, but they want to get fruit and vegetables. But one plan would have 300, but they don't get any fruits and vegetables. But then there's another option where they can get fish, but they would have to choose the more expensive plan, which is $650. And then they're battling with, they want to join a gym. So they're going with like what's called option 1, which is $10 a month, and then they're getting their employer credit back of $125. So they're actually getting $5, and the gym fee is free for the year, and they get a credit back of $5. The kids are having a blast. I've been laughing, we've been joking. It's just been so much fun. They're really, really enjoying it. It's awesome.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
How are you guys liking the Credit for Life so far?
It's pretty good, yeah. We've just been around pretty much all the stations. We're about to go to savings and retirement and check out like how much money we have left and everything.
Yeah, it was pretty well. I like the credit counseling booth because they kind of helped you out with like how much money you have left and like how to fund stuff better, so it helps out a lot.
So how are your salaries looking?
I started out with like $54,000 salary, I think. And I have like $3,200 a month, I think. And so far it's been pretty good. I still have a decent amount of money left, yeah.
And what is your career?
I'm a physical therapist.
Yeah, we make the same amount of money, and I have about like $2,000 left, so I'm doing pretty well. And I do forensic science.
Zane, why is everyone here at retirement?
I think because the end of life is very important and everyone wants to live a calm and relaxing retirement after a long time of working.
So what is your career?
A business analyst.
And what is your salary looking like?
Feeling pretty good. I make $62,000 a year, and right now, without savings and retirement, I'm about $1,500 left.
How helpful do you think this is for the students?
I think it's really helpful for people who don't have experience with this stuff like this, because they can learn how car payments work and stuff like that.
How is the Credit for Life Fair going so far? It's going pretty well. It's helping me manage my money.
Yeah, it's really enlightening to see how much money actually goes into all your bills and stuff.
It's pretty cool. I think I'm broke now, but it's okay.
Hi, I'm here with Miss Trainer. What was it like to put the Credit for Life Fair together?
Well, the Credit for Life Fair is a team effort. We have a great team of myself, Lisa Evangelista, Dr. Riccadelli, and Miss Coolin, as well as her business students. And then we, of course, need all the volunteers from the community because they're key to the success of helping the students today. So school team, volunteer team from the community, and of course the student participants.
How do you think it's going so far?
It seems like it's been a great day. I'm hearing great comments from the students, and I think they're all having a fun time and learning how to make good decisions.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, how do you think the Credit for Life Fair is going so far?
It's really fun actually, and it's informational. So,
what is your career and salary?
I'm a marine biologist, and I make $45,000.
Do you feel like it's hard living on that salary?
Yes, I can't afford anything. So.
And how about you, Catherine?
I'm an interpreter. I make $42,000 a year, and it's pretty hard, but I like how we can actually learn how much you can buy and manage with a certain salary.
Hi, I'm here with Miss Horn and Mr. Menasha. How do you think the Credit for Life Fair is going so far?
I think it's going great. A lot of kids have come to our table, and they're so organized, and they're excited about their careers, and they're learning so much about retirement and credit cards. I think it's fantastic.
I think any excuse for students to get out of the classroom and do something a little more interactive is great. And, a lot of the time we have students coming into our office, why do I need this class? I don't feel like I'm ever going to use it. I don't think you can debate that here. I think everything students are learning here, you're going to use either immediately or certainly in the near future. So,
what is your career and salary?
Computer programmer.
And how much do you make?
Like $76K.
I'm an FBI agent. I make $54K a year. I think it's going pretty well. I thought there was a lot of interesting activities going on, and there's a lot of things you can get into, and that brings you a part of your future life and ideas to get into.
What booth did you find most interesting?
I like the utilities because I got a cell phone deal for $70 up front because my great credit score I have a 770. So I like the utilities and I feel like it was the best part, the easiest part for me because I'm being an FBI agent. $54K, that's a lot, but I have to keep it limited so I can make enough money to have on for later on for retirement and stuff.
The lines are really long, but I'm learning a lot about insurance and what I need to do to prepare for my future life. Everyone's like super nice, and I'm having a good time just waiting in the mob of people trying to get the same exact information.
So what are your careers?
My career is a nurse practitioner, and it's something I actually want to do like in my future life, so it's helpful. And I'm an event planner, which I felt was a very Abby job, so I chose it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So, Mr. Cullen, how do you think the Credit for Life Fair is going so far?
I think it's going great so far. The few students I've talked to seem it's really helping them learn a lot about financial literacy and some of the realities of economics when you get out of high school and into the real world.
And how do you think it's going to impact us students?
I think it's going to give you exposure to some of the real world stuff you have to do about managing credit cards and debts and loans and help you navigate life as effectively as possible.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
I think it's just a fabulous opportunity for the juniors this year to learn more about how to manage their money. I'm a CPA by trade and by training in college, and so I understand the importance of your financial health. So this is a really eye-opening event for the juniors of our Medford High School.
How do you think this is going to impact us students in the future?
Well, I hope that you'll carry it with you. Obviously, you're going to be looking at schools next year and/or entering the workforce, and this allows you to see all the different pieces that fall together in order to live in the Commonwealth. And so when you're thinking about going out on your own, you're not thinking about what's my furniture going to cost or what is my clothing going to cost, because traditionally you've relied on others to provide that. So this is just, I think, eye-opening so that you learn that there is a lot more expenses than what we normally would think of when we rent an apartment or go to college.
Awesome. Thank you so much. How do you think the Credit for Life Fair is going so far?
I think it's a wonderful idea, and I wish more people thought about what they were going to do after high school to pay for all the things they need and how they're going to pay for them.
I agree.
This is Vicki Halal, who works with me.
And my kids graduated from Medford High, both my kids, off in college now, and I think they would have benefited from thinking about these things. They're doing okay right now, but my son is getting an off-campus apartment for the first time, so he's learning about rent and what he can afford or what I can afford.
And how do you think this is going to impact us students in the future?
Well, I hope that, for example, they start thinking about savings and not spending all their money right away, which I hear is a very common event.
How do you think the Credit for Life Fair is going so far?
I think this fair is awesome. Since we started doing this in the past year or so, it's just been incredibly helpful to all of our students. We work hard, and they need to make some difficult decisions, and it's amazing that they're able to do that.
And what has been your favorite booth so far?
Well, I really like the education training booth, because that's when the students realize that they need some help. And so when the credit counseling isn't working, and when they bought too much furniture, or they think they can have an expensive car, they realize, oh my gosh, what do I do now? So going to the education booth, they tell them how to negotiate growing up and having a career.
Awesome, thank you so much. How do you think the Credit for Life Fair is going so far?
Going great. I think the students are really liking it and getting a great experience.
I wish we had something like this when we were in high school. It's been really beneficial.
No, I think it's an amazing opportunity for the students. I think it's each year it gets better, and it's definitely an eye-opening experience for them too. A lot of them have just come up to us with just some real realizations. So it's good stuff.
How do you think this is going to benefit us students in the future?
I think this is a great example of what real life is like. And as Ms. Glasser was saying, I wish we had this when we were in high school or even college.
And hopefully it'll make you less apt to take out credit cards and put things on credit that you know you can't afford at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's all the real life stuff that kids need to know, because when they get to the real world, they're not going to have a Credit for Life Fair waiting for them.
All right. Awesome. Thank you so much.
So our students were fantastic today, and all of our wonderful volunteers, of course, I hope they're enjoying lunch over there on the other side. So we have some folks that want to talk to you today about their experience and send some messages to you. So first up, we have our Associate Superintendent of Schools, Ms. Diane Caldwell.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Did you have fun today? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping that you're not bankrupt
additional student volunteers. So I hope you had a good time today and learned a lot, and look forward to seeing you again. I'd like to introduce to you now the mayor of our city, Stephanie Burke. Junior class, you're looking good today. Very proud of all of you. So what did you think? Raise a hand if you were plus at the last station over there. Pretty good. It's amazing, isn't it? It's a reality check. I know you all went through that table, so it really is a reality check on how expensive things are and little things you take for granted. I don't even know if you talked about shampoos and all products like that, but you add all those things into a daily budget and it drives it up pretty quickly. And some professions, I know you all chose different professions, but some of them obviously you can come out of school and you can make a lot of money. Others you have to work a long time before you're actually at what we would call a living wage. But I'm a CPA, I'm an accountant by college, and so I get it, and I try to instill that in my family, how important it is to save for that rainy day. And I know that now you maybe your eyes are a little more open, and that you take that home with you too and talk to your family and your brothers and sisters and friends, and really try to instill in them responsibility. And I know it's a heavy topic, but life comes quick, doesn't it? So I wanted to read just one comment. I got to see the board where you got to write something, and I thought this was really quite fitting. I had a lot of fun adulting for a date, learned a lot of new things, and I thought that was really special. We're going to use that, I think, in a lot more things, but adulting is tough, and you're on the cusp of being that. So I wish you the very best. I know you have some big decisions coming up, and you're in a TV year, to CV year, a lot of things going on in your life. But today is a great day. The state treasurer actually sponsored this with a $2,500 donation, a grant to the city of Medford. So we want to thank the treasurer for all of her hard work. She got to be here last year. I know she got a commitment today, but she wanted me to say hi to all of you. From her, she really thinks this is such an important day for you. And also, everybody that's on the other side of these curtains that gave up their time to be with you. It says a lot about your community, that people are willing to try and give up their time to give you lessons, life lessons that you'll take care of. So